personality. I exploit you, still you love me. I told you one and one make three. Well, I'm the cult of personality. Like Joseph Stalin and Gandhi. I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize. When a leader speaks, that leader dies. You won't have to follow me. Only you can set you free.
can't help but cause more pain, wounded more with every word that we say. The memories remain. Here we are once again, questioning the end. Am I supposed to let you go? Don't tell me now that you hate me for never letting go. Let there be no doubt I can't live my life without you. I close my eyes and still hear the screams
Alrighty, welcome to the final episode of Out of Control before Hardcore Massacre 4, the biggest RHW pay-per-view of all time. We will start our match off, first match of the night off, as Lucas Blood takes on a debuting Ricky Yamamoto. And poor Lucas Blood is just struggling to find footing this season. I mean, bro hasn't won a single match since season 4 started. And we are 6 episodes in. He has not found himself on the Hardcore Massacre card. Who knows, maybe something will change. But at this point in time, he has the worst losing record of the season. Blood's RHW career started out strong, accepting an open challenge for AK when he was world champion. He fell up short but put on a pretty good match, and he has been tumbling down the card. But thinking of starting of an RHW career, Ricky Yamamoto will make his RHW debut here tonight. 2 hours, 45 minutes of action for you guys tonight. Main event. Both Rumble winners, Brian, Reyes, and Grimm, for the first time ever, will go one-on-one in the main event of this episode. Also still to come too, Ash will defend his title later on tonight against Raymond Deone, I believe. Yep, pronounced his last name correctly. We'll hear from Tai Matthews, Axis. We'll even hear from Max Steel. Still got a Madison Ray's Invitational to come tonight. Nick Stevens takes on Vampire Zafatoa. The House will take on Brody and William in a tag match. Lots of stuff happening tonight, but first, the bell rings. Oh, BFT will, and somehow Lucas Blood steal the win, and Ricky powers out at 1. Blood off the ropes, but wait a minute, ducked under there by Ricky. Ricky off the ropes. Oh, wait a minute. Stacking him up. Will Blood lose once again, for once managing to kick out. But super kick by Ricky Yamamoto, who falls over on unconscious Blood to pick up the victory in his debut, making short work of Lucas Blood. I mean, pretty easy win, not gonna lie. But impressive showing there, easily putting away Lucas Blood. May hope poor Blood. We will hear from the hottest E-Fed star all around tonight. Big Trey has some words and a bone to pick with RHW management. But next up, Seline takes on Bree, and Bree's second singles match here at RHW. Seline made her debut a couple of episodes ago, not yet being able to pick up the win. Bree defeated Caitlyn last episode. Hopefully Bree can keep that winning streak going, especially seeming she will be competing at Hardcore Massacre 4 in the women's Ticket to Glory Fatal 5-Way match. Completely blank there. Seline definitely has a dark aura around her. I mean, literally carrying a bat that is on fire. Literally, Alex, you are right. She had... Poor Blood, he comes out here. He's done on almost every episode. I mean, I guess you can give him a cookie for trying. Kind of interested to see what Axis has to say later on tonight. I mean, Axis is a man of few words, so when you talk, you have to listen. And now here comes one of the hottest RHW women signings. Here comes Bree. It was announced earlier, a couple weeks ago, that she signed with the company. She had a banger of a match with Caitlin Ramirez. Even though Ramirez fell up short, she definitely earned herself a spot in that Fatal 5-Way for the first ever Women's Ticket to Glory case. No, I don't think Lucas Blood has dabbled in the tag division yet. But he needs to do something because his singles career is spiraling downhill fairly quickly. Alright, Seline takes on Brie in our second match of tonight. Then after this, we will hear from Tai Matthews. The bell rings, Seline and Brie staring each other down. And Seline with some taunting her, but Brie wasting no time being cocky, but Brie eats a super kick from Seline. Seline off the ropes, drop kick is blocked. Now Seline with big right, eats two big right hands. And now headlock. And now mat return, beautiful technician moves there from Brie, who catches that right hand after she went off the rope. Beautiful combination here. Oh, and a Hurricane Rana. Now Brie looking for something. She was going for some springboard there. Oh, went for a Santon, eats the knee to the back. Seline is not on the Hardcore Massacre card. Maybe defeating Brie tonight. Maybe she'll take her place. I don't know. Anything can happen here at HW, especially with Hardcore Massacre only 25 days away. The biggest pay-per-view of the summer. The biggest pay-per-view of all time for HW. Brie with a drop kick to the corner, but Seline gets out of the way. Seline throws Brie into the corner now and just hammering away to the back as Brie tries to defend herself. But Seline with a giant headbutt thinks that will be enough to put the sensational one away, who just gets the shoulder up at one. Seline didn't like that kick out very much. No, I don't. Maybe you're right, William. Maybe Lucas Blood needs a manager or something. And now Brie with an Irish whip. And wait a minute, cartwheel. Big splash. Showing her athleticism to weaken Seline as she's in the corner. Wait a minute, Seline fights out. Big forearm. Oh, but a code breaker. Brie using the ropes to get to her feet. Looks a little stunned after that code breaker. Irish whip. Seline. Oh, going for a drop toe, but Brie counters it. And now Fisherman suplex. Oh, I thought she hooked the leg there, but Seline staggers to her feet. Brie with a beautiful springboard DDT. Now Seline getting back to her feet. Dodges the Pele kick attempt. Seline to the middle rope. Missile dropkick. Brie sees it coming a million miles away. And now Brie with repeated kicks as Seline keeps charging. Catches the, catching the punch with the, and she eats the back of the heel. Now Brie catches a punch with that Kamagore. Brie, no wasting, no time, going for the cover and securing the victory for herself. She is 2-0 going into Hardcore Massacre. Decent match there, showing off both women's tech talent. As Brie scores yet another victim to her win record. Next up, ahead of his unsanctioned match with Sebastian Saint at Hardcore Massacre 4, we will hear from the man himself, Tai Matthews.
Baby, I'm not even in the gown.
Matthews and Saint have been costing each other opportunities Saint attacked Matthews in his debut for no reason, costing him what might have been the Workhorse Championship. But just last episode, Tai Matthews cost Saint his in-ring debut, helping Zach Adams get the roll-up victory. A lot of trash talk on social media between Tai Matthews and Cyrus, our undisputed world champion, who is in the building tonight. But Matthews cannot focus on the world championship right now. He has to focus on Saint. I mean, we've only had like 3 unsanctioned matches here. Anything goes. Any injuries not responsible for RHWs, and
can you just imagine? It's unparalleled, the way it all just happened. If you can't have me, you don't want no one. You don't want no one. I got all my friends asking what it's like to be loved like this, to be recognized behind the scenes. Maybe vulnerable, you make me so vulnerable. Baby, I'm not.
Real hardcore wrestling universe, listen up. There's been a lot of talk lately about Sebastian Saint, this so-called GRPL god, who's been making waves since he stepped foot in this ring. But let me tell you something. All that hype, all that buzz, it means nothing to me. Sebastian Saint, you come out here with your flashy backstory, your MMA accolades, thinking you're some kind of unstoppable force. Well, let me bring you back down to reality, Saint. You may have had a rough upbringing, you may have faced adversity, but guess what? So have I. You see, I'm not just some run-of-the-mill wrestler looking to make a name for himself. I'm Tai Matthews, and I've been around the block more times than I can count. I've seen guys like you come and go, thinking they're hot stuff, only to crumble under the pressure when the going gets tough. And let's talk about what happened the last time we crossed paths, Saint. You cost me a shot at championship gold, and for what? To prove some point about honor and respect? Well, let me make one thing clear. There's no room for honor in this business, only winners and losers. And at Hardcore Massacre, I plan on being the winner. So you can bring all your fancy submissions, all your flashy moves, because none of it matters when you're staring across the ring from me. I've fought tooth and nail to get to where I am, and I'm not about to let some washed-up MMA fighter stand in my way. Sebastian Saint, you may think you're ready for what's coming, but trust me, you're not. Because when I step into that ring at Hardcore Massacre, I'm not holding back. I'm coming for you with everything I've got, and when all is said and done, you'll realize that there's only one true alpha in real hardcore wrestling, and his name is Tai Matthews.
And his opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 228 pounds, the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion,
Well, 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 look who we have here. The self-proclaimed alpha of RHW, Tai Matthews. You know, Tai, I've been hearing a lot of noise from you lately, running your mouth on social media like you're some kind of big shot. But let me remind you of something, Matthews. In this ring, I'm the one who calls the shots. I'm the man who saved this company from the brink of destruction, and I'll be damned if I let some wannabe like you disrespect me. You see, Tai, you may think you're tough, You may think you're the alpha around here, but let me make one thing crystal clear. You're nothing but a puppet dancing to my tune. I pull the strings in this company, and if you don't like it, well, tough luck. Because at the end of the day, it's my world, and you're just living in it. So, Tai, if you want to keep running your mouth, be my guest. But just remember who's really in charge around here. And as for Hardcore Massacre, well, let's just say you better watch your back, because the Empire always strikes when you least expect it. Now, let's talk about the real star of the show. Me, Sirius, the Alpha, the god of real hardcore wrestling. I am the greatest wrestler in RHW history, and everyone in this community knows it. From my unmatched in-ring prowess to my unparalleled charisma, I am the true Alpha, the one who commands respect and adoration from all who dare to step foot in this ring. So, Tai, while you're out here trying to play the tough guy, just remember who the real Alpha is around here. It's not you. It's not Grim. It's not anyone else in this company. It's me, Sirius, the one and only, the undisputed king of RHW. And if anyone dares to challenge my supremacy, well, they'll learn the hard way that in this empire, there's only room for one true Alpha.
Shut your old ass up, Sirius. You come out here running your mouth like you're some kind of champion, but we all know the truth. You're nothing but a paper champion, relying on cheap tactics and mind games to keep that title around your waist. Now don't get me wrong, Cyrus. I respect the hustle. I respect the fact that you'll do whatever it takes to stay on top. But let's be real for a second. You don't know a damn thing about what it means to be a true champion. You're just a pawn in your own little game, thinking you're the king of the castle when in reality, you're nothing but a glorified placeholder. So here's the deal, Cyrus. You keep talking, you keep flapping those gums of yours, and I swear to God, I'm gonna whoop your sorry ass all over this ring. You think you're the Alpha? You think you're the greatest wrestler in RHW history? Well, let me tell you something, pal. You ain't seen nothing yet. So bring it on, Cyrus, because Tai Matthews is ready to show you what a real champion looks like.
Oh, Cyrus retreating after a failed attack at Tai Matthews. Matthews talked him a new one. Matthews somehow managing to get the skin under the skin of our world champion. But Matthews is all alone with the championship. But Cyrus not letting Matthews get his grubby paws on the championship. But it seems both of these men have their eyes set on the different targets. Cyrus should be minding his own business. He is coming up at probably the biggest title defense of his career so far, as he defends against Grim and Cyrus. Grim and Brian Reyes, and he is feuding with Tai Matthews.
I'm stepping into this ring, and best believe I'm bringing the heat. Ain't nobody gonna mess with me, 'cause I'm Sasha Fury, and I'm here to shake things up. This women's division, they ain't ready for what I'm bringing. I'm about to show them what real talent looks like, what real determination feels like. So buckle up, ladies, 'cause this ride just got a whole lot wilder. Sasha Fury is in the house, and I'm here to dominate. You better believe it. So buckle up, bitches, 'cause Sasha Fury is about to take y'all on a ride you won't forget. Get ready for the storm, 'cause it's coming, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Let's do this.
Next up, here for the current reigning, somewhat defending the Omega of the Empire, the right-hand man, Cyrus himself.
Sadly, I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The night has just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster.
Listen up. Real hardcore wrestling. I ain't one to come out here and run my mouth, but there's something I gotta get off my chest. You see this title right here? Yeah, it's mine. And I didn't get it by sitting back and waiting for it to fall into my lap. No, I earned it. I put my heart, my soul, my life into this place. RHW is all I know, and serving the Empire is what I do best. Now, I may not always see eye to eye with the way Cirrus runs things around here, but I'll be damned if I don't respect him. He's the alpha, the man in charge, and I'll follow him to the end of the line. Lincoln may be gone, and yeah, I miss serving him too. But that's the past. The Empire is my present, my future. I'll die for it if I have to. I won't fail Cirrus. I won't fail you, my loyal fans. This title, it means everything to me. And yeah, I gotta apologize to Ashton. What's gonna happen at Hardcore Massacre? It ain't gonna be pretty. But it's gotta be done. The Empire comes first. Always. I didn't just stumble into this business. Nah, I was born into it. I've been in these rings since I could barely walk. I've fought tooth and nail, left blood, sweat, and tears in that ring. These scars ain't just for show. They're reminders of every battle I've been through. And this title, it ain't just a piece of gold. It's my life. It's what I wake up for every damn morning. I've seen it all in this business. The highs, the lows, the betrayals. But through it all, I've stayed true to one thing. Loyalty. Loyalty to the Empire, to Cirrus. He took me in when I had nowhere else to go, gave me purpose. And I'll be damned if I let him down. So Ashton, you better listen up. You're just a pawn in this game, a sacrifice that needs to be made for the greater good. Cirrus's honor, the Empire's glory, it's all that matters. And if I gotta be the one to make that sacrifice, then so be it. Because at the end of the day, loyalty is all I got, and I'll be loyal to the bitter end.
Axis, you're out here talking about loyalty and serving the Empire like it's some kind of noble cause. But let me tell you something, buddy. Loyalty, it ain't worth a damn if you're serving the wrong master. Yeah, you might think Cyrus has your back and is a key to your success, but you're just a pawn in his game. I've seen it all before, Axis. I've been in this very business a very long time. I've seen good like you get swallowed up by darkness, by lust for power. You talk about scars and battle fought, but really, what have you gained? A shiny title belt and some empty promise? Is it really worth it? Sacrificing everything for? You say you owe everything to Cyrus, that he took a chance on you when no one else would. Well, let me ask you this. What has Cyrus ever done for you, huh? Has he been there when you needed him the most? Has he shown you any real loyalty? Any real respect? Trust me, Axis, I've been in your shoes. Axis, I've been down the same road, and let me tell you, it leads nowhere good. Cyrus will use you up, spit you out, just like he's done to many others before you. You think you're special, you think that you're different. You're just another cog in his machine, another pawn in the game of chess. So go ahead, Axis, keep drinking the Kool-Aid, believing that Cyrus is your savior. But just remember that when the chips are down, and when push comes to shove, you'll see him for what he really is. A manipulative, power-hungry bitch that will stop at nothing to get what he wants. And when that day comes, Axis, don't say I didn't warn you.
Ah, Grim. Always the voice of dissent, aren't you? You stand there, preaching about loyalty and betrayal, as if you know anything about either. But let me tell you something, Grim. I've been in this business long enough to know who my true allies are, and Cirrus is one of them. You talk about being a pawn in Cirrus's game. But let me ask you this. What game are you playing, huh? You've always been a lone wolf, Grim, always looking out for number one. But where has that gotten you? Sure, you might have a few wins under your belt, but at what cost? At the expense of real friendships, real alliances? I may be holding this title belt, Grim, but don't think for a second that I've forgotten where I came from. I may have scars from battles fought, but each one tells a story of loyalty, of dedication, of serving something greater than myself. And if that means standing by Cirrus, then so be it. You say I'm just another cog in Cirrus's machine. But let me tell you something, Grim. Without cogs, machines don't work. Without soldiers, armies fall. I may not be the biggest name in RHW, but I damn sure ain't gonna be the weakest link. So, you can keep spouting your rhetoric, Grim. But at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. And mark my words, I'll do whatever it takes to ensure that the Empire remains strong, that Cirrus remains in power, and that I remain at the top of the mountain where I belong. And as for you, Grim, you talk about betrayal like it's something new to you. But let's not forget how you betrayed your own flesh and blood, your own son, Jason Grimshaw. You left him high and dry, Grim, a deadbeat dad, if I've ever seen one. You talk about loyalty, Grim, but the truth is, you've betrayed everyone who's ever trusted you. There are no allies in your world, only casualties. And mark my words, Jackson Young is right. You're nothing but a villain, Grim, and I hope he stomps you out at night one, just like Cirrus will stomp out the rest of your allies at night two. Because in the end, there's only one true alpha in RHW, and his name is Cirrus.
You know, Axis, you're right about one thing. Loyalty has its costs, but let me ask you this. Where has your blind allegiance to Cyrus gotten you? Sure, you might have that shiny little title belt around your waist now, but let's not forget who set the bar in the high in this place. 60 championship reigns, Axis, 60 times I've held gold in this company. That's not just a record, that's a legacy. You call yourself loyal to Cyrus? But let's not forget who you were loyal to beforehand. Lincoln Walker, the man who built this place from the ground up. The man who gave you every opportunity you've ever had in RHW. Yet when push comes to shove, where do your loyalties lie? Was Cyrus the pretender to the throne? You stand there holding that title belt, calling yourself the beta. But let's be real, Axis, you're nothing but Cyrus's bitch. A puppet on a string, dancing to his tune. But it doesn't have to be that way, my friend. You could be so much more. Axis, you could be a leader. Hell, you could even be world champion. But instead, you decide to be the Omega, the bitch of the Empire. So go ahead, Axis. Keep drinking the Cyrus Kool-Aid. Keep basking in the illusions of power. But just remember, when the dust settles and the smoke clears, who will you be left standing beside? If Lincoln Walker returned, if he returned, where would your loyalties lie then? With the true Alpha, the man who built this empire from the ground up, or a false prophet, the man who seeks to tear it all down? Think about it, Axis. Think about it long and hard. About who you want to be in this story. Because in the end, loyalty is a two-way street. And then when the time comes to choose sides, I hope you make the right decision for your sake and the sake of RHW.
You know, Grim, you're right about one thing. Lincoln Walker is gone. He disappeared when we needed him most, leaving us all to fend for ourselves in this chaotic world of wrestling. And sure, I have respect for Lincoln, for everything he built, for the opportunities he gave me. But let's not forget one crucial detail, Grim. When push came to shove, when the chips were down, where was Lincoln? He ran. He ran like the skinny bitch he is, leaving us all behind to deal with the fallout. But you see, Grim, I didn't run. I stayed, and I fought. I fought for this company, for this empire, for everything we built together. And when Sirius rose to power, when he seized control of RHW, I didn't cower in fear like you seem to think. No, I stood tall. I stood by Sirius's side, not because I'm his bitch, as you so eloquently put it, but because I saw an opportunity to keep this company alive, to keep the dream alive. You talk about loyalty, Grim, but let me tell you something. Loyalty isn't blindly following someone just because they're in charge. Loyalty is standing by someone because you believe in what they stand for. And say what you will about Sirius, but he's a damn sight better than Lincoln ever was. At least Sirius is here, in the trenches with us, fighting tooth and nail to keep this company alive. So go ahead, Grim. Keep living in the past. Keep clinging to your faded glory, your 60 championship reigns. But just remember, the past is gone. The future is now. And in this future, there's only one Alpha, and his name is Sirius. So you can either get on board with the program, or you can get left behind. The choice is yours, Grim. But choose wisely, because the Empire waits for no one.
You see, Axis, you're right about one thing. Lincoln may be gone, but in his absence, has left a void in this company. And you're also right about one thing. Cyrus exactly is the most trustworthy guy in the room. But what you fail to understand is there's more to this game than meets the eye. You talk about loyalty, you talk about standing by Cyrus' side, like some obedient lapdog. But loyalty can be a very dangerous thing in Axis. Loyalty blinds you to the truth, blinds you to the reality of the situation we find ourselves in. And let me tell you, Axis, the truth is more far complex than you realize. You realize I've been doing some thinking lately, thinking about the future of RHW and where we go from here. And let me tell you, Axis, the future is not clear-cut as you think. There are forces at play, Axis, forces beyond our control. And if we're not careful, if we're not vigilant, we could find ourselves swept away in the tide. But don't worry, Axis. I got a plan. A plan that ensures RHW not only survives, but thrives. Let's just say, involves a few surprises along the way. So buckle up, Axis, because things are about to get way more interesting around here. And who knows, maybe you'll finally see Cyrus for what he really is.
You talk about plans, Grim, but all I see is a delusional old man grasping at straws. You think you're the master manipulator, but in reality, you're nothing more than a washed-up-as-been clinging to past glory. You talk about surprises, but all I see is a desperate attempt to stay relevant in a world that's passed you by. You may think you have it all figured out, Grim, but mark my words, your so-called plan is destined to fail. Jackson Young may tear you apart, but it won't be because of some grand scheme on your part. It'll be because you're nothing more than an old hag past his prime. And as for Cyrus, well, he'll do what he always does, clean up the mess left behind by people like you. So go ahead, Grim. Keep playing your little games, but just remember, in the end, it'll be me and Cyrus standing tall, while you're left licking your wounds like the pathetic relic you are.
That was a definitely heated exchange between the wildcard champion and the Royal Rumble winner. I just feel like they are focusing on the wrong thing. But next up, Ron Black, who has teamed up with John Black recently for some strange reason, takes on Johnny Wolf as Wolf keeps battling the house. Ron Black will be facing Sean O'Grady for the Universal Championship at Hardcore Massacre 4. Johnny Wolf, though, it seems to be hunted by some kind of organization that call themselves the House. They say that Wolf has pissed the owner off, or their boss, they say, but I don't know who or what Johnny Wolf did. And now here comes Johnny Wolf. Him, Brody Anderson, and William Boucher will take on the House in an all-out war match, but it's not quite what you think. The rules will be explained to you guys at Hardcore Massacre, but it is not a Tornado Tag Team match. Still to come tonight, we will hear from our Universal Champion, Sean O'Grady, who has some words for said Ron Black. Finally, after all those mouths, all those people yapping and talking about Hardcore Massacre, I just want to get it done already, but sadly, we still have 25 days. I don't know if Ron Black's part of the House. I don't know if he is or if he's not. But I know John Black has relations to the House. I am very confused about what is going on there. But next up, Ron Black takes on Johnny Wolf. Next. Ron Black staring down at Johnny Wolf. Nothing you want to do. Johnny Wolf, won the first ever Royal Gauntlet, main evented the first ever Hardcore Massacre, made his grand return a couple months ago at the Royal Gauntlet. And ever since, he's been stalked by Mr. House. Now Johnny Wolf with an Irish whip, Ron Black in the corner. Ron blocked that chop attempt from Johnny Wolf. And now Ron firing back. But wait, arm drag there from Johnny Wolf. Wolf, former Universal Champion. Ron Black is a former two-time Wild Card Division Champion. Held the World Championship for 5 minutes before he lost the championship to Jaden Payne And some screwery there. After cashing in the wildcard division, the championship to win that world title. Ron Black is definitely one sleazy little sleaze ball. Johnny Wolf still chasing that world championship. He said that is his goal this second time around, but he's very preoccupied at the moment. Ron Black taking time to taunt, giving John Wolf time to recover, but Ron Black quickly capitalizing on his mistake. Wait a minute. Oh! Driving him down. Ron Black. I don't know quite what to think of him yet, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan, especially now that he's teaming with the House, I think. But this is Johnny Wolf, though. Since coming back in the Rumble, this is a different type of Johnny Wolf. He definitely has a fire in his eyes. He's pulling out moves we have never seen before. Doing things that he's never done before. Oh, stiff clothesline to the back of Johnny Wolf. As I'm saying this, he's getting the shit beat out of him. But he takes, as soon as I say that, rolling over. Forearms to the face, countering out. Johnny Wolf going for something there, but Ron Black kips off. Multiple debuts here. Oh, I think Johnny Wolf was trying to tell him to bring it, but he got a punch of the gut instead. Nice counter there, and another Cejudo suplex. Oh, big axe handle. We will still be seeing more of Grimm tonight. Grimm takes on Brian Reyes ahead of their triple threat clash for the World Championship with Cyrus and the main event of night 2 of Hardcore Massacre. Nice job. Ducking under the cock. Oh, and a scoop slam or follow-away slam. Johnny Wolf is also a former international champion. Ooh, nice suplex there. Ron Black thinks that will be enough to put away the former Royal Rumble winner, and he kicks out at 2. And now Ron Black goes to the middle rope, but his leg gets kicked and then caught in the rope, possibly causing damage to his knee. But Johnny Wolf with an elbow to the arm, tossing him into the corner. Oh, and a big right hook to the face. And now Johnny Wolf working on the arm of the former champion. Ron Black better prepare himself, because at Hardcore Massacre, he will be taking on one of the most unique individuals in the history of RHW, Sean O'Grady. He's got some weird ass shit going on. But now here we go, trading right hands and knife edge chops. The first to make a mistake. Wait a minute, Ron Black countering Johnny Wolf. Ron Black telling Wolf to bring it, but he just breaks it, and now vicious elbows to the skull of Ron Black. Ron Black last episode had competed in a gauntlet where the winner fought Sean O'Grady, and with the help of John Black picking up the win over the fan favorite Webbs. Johnny Wolf taking a second to take it all in. The crowd tonight, utterly electric. I mean, we had some very, very heated promo segments here tonight, and we're still not done. As these two are battling ringside, gotta pay attention to the rest count. Both men need this win coming in to the biggest pay-per-view of all time. It'd be a shame if it ended via countout. Johnny Wolf to the apron. What is he looking for here? Oh, running elbow drop off the apron. And now Johnny Wolf telling Ron Black to get up. Wait a minute, I don't know what he's going for here. Changing his mind, I guess. But a combination instead. And a giant European uppercut. This is Johnny Wolf's second singles match since coming back. He battled Clark Ventura of the House last episode, which ended in a no contest as the house interfered. Nice slam there. Johnny Wolf struggling to get back to his feet. But now Johnny Wolf onto the top rope. And giant leg drop. All the way from the top rope. Johnny Wolf thinking this will be enough to put away the number one contender for the Universal Championship. And he gets the shoulder up at 2. Both men are very cocky individuals, though. William, I mean, to be honest with you, even though Johnny Wolf is teaming up with you and Brody Anderson, who is watching currently at Hardcore Massacre, he does prefer to be by himself. I noticed, though, there's nobody from the house ringside, not even John Black. Ron's cut open. Wait a minute, schoolboy, small package, trying to steal the victory here. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if Ron Black lost ahead of his Universal Championship match? Wait a minute, small package out of nowhere from Ron, trying to defeat Johnny Wolf, who gets the shoulder up. Johnny Wolf goes for a single leg drop kick, gets countered by Ron. Ron, big boot sidestepped. And now Johnny Wolf once again, shot to the arm. And Johnny Wolf with an Irish whip. And here we go again, working on that arm. Unique choice there. And then Johnny Wolf, he's the counter, completely missing that drop kick. Landing on his arm. Now giant drop kick there from Ron Black. Ron Black once again taunting, giving Johnny Wolf time to recover. Wolf trying to get to his feet, but Ron Black says no way, stands him up himself. And now dragging him to the ropes. Johnny Wolf counters. Johnny Wolf, wait a minute. Ron Black teetering on the apron. These two back and forth. Wait a minute, springboard miss out. Drop kick hits the mark. Cocky just throwing. Cocky taunt there. But again, that gave Johnny Wolf time to escape out of the ring. But Ron Black, though, with a suicide dive, giving Johnny Wolf little time to recover. Now stiff boots to the face. What a match this has been so far. Still to come tonight, William Boucher will team up with long-term rival Brody Anderson to take on Clark Ventura and Alexander Bryso in a tag team match. Clothesline, wait. No, countering the clothesline into a vicious German. Johnny Wolf looking for the all-around the world suplex, I bet. Or not. A shot to the back of the neck. Johnny Wolf to the middle rope. Going for a forearm. Nobody home. Ron Black with that stunner. Hooking the leg to put Johnny Wolf away. Ahead of Hardcore Massacre. And a kick out at 2.9. Ron Black seems a little frustrated with that kick out, but he's not relenting up on the punishment. Johnny Wolf gets up off the ropes. Waiting. Here we go. Face breaker off the ropes. Boot to the side of the face. Followed by a hit toss from the Royal, the former Universal Champion. And now Ron rolls out of the ring. Johnny Wolf contemplating what to do next. Coming out to the apron. Ron Black trips him, though, when he falls to the floor. And for the third time in this match, we spill out under the unforgiving outside area. But Johnny Wolf wastes no time bringing the match back into the ring. Johnny Wolf getting back into the ring. Ron is struggling, but here we go. Power slam. The strength of Johnny Wolf. And Johnny Wolf, though, going for that all around the world Olympic slam. Hooks the leg to put away the number one contender. And a kick out at 2. Johnny Wolf looks desperate. But Ron Black still has some fight left. He is not done yet. Calling Johnny Wolf to get up, but Wolf is up. Ron charges. Oh, and a big boot to Johnny Wolf, now off the ropes. Elbow drop, nobody home. Wolf. Wait a minute. Oh! Runs, but goes for the cover. And that is a rope break. Ron Black with a smack to the referee. They're not happy about that kick out. I mean, that rope break call from the ref. A little controversial there myself. I didn't quite see it. But Ron Black goes off the ropes. Oh, no. Never mind. Probably calling for something else. Probably trying to punish Johnny Wolf away. Oh, drop kick. But failing to get back up immediately. This match has gone on for quite a while. And now more ground and pound there from the number 1 contender. And now with Johnny Wolf staggering to his feet. Ron Black with an axe handle. Nobody home. He eats a knee to the gut instead. Johnny Wolf with a forearm. Here we go. Duck under. Pele kick. Johnny Wolf's finding rhythm back into this match.
You have not crossed me, Johnny Wolf. But my boss, he is not as forgiving. He sees all, knows all, and he is not pleased with your actions. Now, if you wish to prove your loyalty, strike me down. Show your allegiance to the one who holds dominion over this realm, or face the consequences of your defiance.
Mr. House egging Johnny Wolf to hit him. But Ron Black makes a save. Schoolboy. Ron Black, oh my gosh, gonna seal the victory. 1, 2, 3. No, Johnny Wolf powers out. Mr. House slithering out of the ring, trying to cost him the match. But Johnny Wolf, with an O'Connell's roll. Wait a minute. Bending it over into the bridge. Johnny Wolf steals the victory, even with the interference of Mr. House. Seems Mr. House's plan backfired there to assist Ron Black, who's still insisting that that was only a 2 count. But nonetheless, Johnny Wolf picks up the victory. Next up, we will hear, after a vicious attack on Devontae Smith that may or may not have actually happened, we will hear from Max Steel ahead of his match with Devontae Smith at Hardcore Massacre.
Now, I know what you're all thinking. Max, you attacked Devontae out of nowhere. What's your angle? Well, let me tell you something. There ain't no angle. There ain't no hidden agenda. I was hired to do a job, plain and simple. I don't know Devontae Smith from Adam. I was approached, offered a hefty sum of cash, and given a target. And like any professional, I did what I was paid to do. Now I get it. Devontae's a fan favorite around here. People love him, and I'm not here to rain on anyone's parade. But let's get one thing straight. In this business, sometimes things get messy. Sometimes lines get crossed. But that's just the nature of the beast. So to all the conspiracy theorists out there, all the armchair detectives trying to unravel some grand mystery, save your breath. There's nothing to see here. Max Steel is just a man who gets the job done. And if you got a problem with that, well, tough luck. Now on to the matter at hand. Devontae Smith, you've thrown down the gauntlet. You've challenged me to a match at Hardcore Massacre 4, and you know what? I accept. Now, some might call me crazy for accepting a challenge from a man like Deone. After all, he's got the support of the fans, the backing of the locker room. But let me make one thing crystal clear. I don't back down from a fight. Never have. Never will. You see, Deone, you may have your reasons for coming after me. Maybe you think you've got something to prove. Maybe you think you can take me down a peg or two. But let me tell you something. You're stepping into my world now. And in my world, there are no shortcuts, no easy victories. So you better bring everything you've got, Deone. Because when we step into that ring at Hardcore Massacre 4, there's no turning back. It's just you and me, man to man, fighting for our pride, our honor, and maybe even a little bit of redemption. So, get ready, Deone Smith. Because come Hardcore Massacre 4, Max Steel is going to show you what it truly means to be a fighter.
Well, you heard it from him himself. Max Steel said there's nothing going on. So stop the conspiracy theories, because there is nothing going on. Next up, Raymond Deone will take on Ash for the Workhorse Championship and the first ever title defense of the Workhorse Championship. Raymond Deone participated in that gauntlet. The Universal Championship gauntlet fell up short, but he put on quite the performance, but fell short due to a roll-up. But Ash dominated the Fatal 4-Way, winning the Workhorse Championship, and this will be the first ever defense of that championship. Winner of this match will walk into Hardcore Massacre as champion, defending the championship against... Oh, that's a good question. Jackson Drake. Now here comes the champion himself, Ash. This is actually his first singles match. This man has an aura about him. I don't know how to describe it. The whole shift in the arena has changed. I mean, he won the championship in his first ever RHW match. Beautiful Workhorse Championship there on the line tonight. One of 2 championship matches. Madison Reyes will host her invitational she's been doing. already Ash making his first championship defense. Taking on Raymond Deone as the bell rings. Match is underway. These two circle the ring. Raymond goes for a kick, but Ash immediately catches it, bashes him in the face with a forearm. Drop kick is sidestepped by Raymond. And now Raymond plants our champion with a flatliner. And now Raymond going to the top rope. Giant leg drop, nobody home. Still to come tonight, Caleb Cook will make his RHW debut against Bobby Cross. Still multiple matches come. We still have to hear from everybody's favorite, Big Trey. Oh, what a vicious knee from the champion, followed up by a senton. Hooking the leg to retain the championship and a kick out at 2. Fairly solid kick out. And now Ash throwing him into the ring, or the turnbuckle. Vicious knee to the to the gut. And now trying to throw all of his knee. Raymond got out of the way. There you go. Get my tongues tied today. That's what happens when I scream at midnight. Raymond though, oh, knee smash to the gut of the champion. Ash rolls out of the ring. But Raymond looking to set up for something. Raymond off the ropes. Suicida, but nobody home, and he crashes down below. Tell you one thing, his ass probably hurts now. But now Ash has Raymond up. And what a vicious power bomb onto the announce table as Raymond oozes off. And now Ash going after what's left of the challenger. And now Raymond Deone thrown back into the ring. Ash took advantage of Sebastian Saint attacking. Oh, vicious knee strikes. He took advantage of Sebastian Saint spearing Tai Matthews through the barricade. Well, I don't know. Does Johnny Austin want to sign with us? And now, oh, shot to the face. Johnny Awesome did put on one hell of a performance in the Royal Rumble as a special entrant. But I would like to personally see him. Oh, catching him with a power slam out of midair in an RHW ring, to be honest with you. Dragon twist cutter. Raymond wasting no time to hooking the leg. Seeing where Ash's stamina level as he kicks out at 2.5. Oh, caught the leg, but Raymond wasting no time countering and a single leg. Drop kick. Raymond's on a roll, countering the knee into a boot. Raymond off the ropes. Oh, but he runs right into a shot to the face. Using the ropes, though, to get back to his feet. Smart strategy. And now Ash throws him into the ropes. Oh, catching him. Wait a minute. Oh, beautiful counter. Into a buckle bomb from Raymond Deone. Beautiful sequence there. But now here comes Ash with a forearm. And another. Off the ropes. Knee to the elbow, followed by Bulldog. No counter from Raymond. Ash rolls out of the ring. But here comes Raymond, hyping up the RHW Universe. Trying to win the championship. But oh no. Ash ruining those dreams. With a vicious assault to the challenger. Now throwing him over the top rope. Forearm to the face. Oh no! Ash with the DDT to Raymond under the apron. But now Ash with a suicide DDT. Raymond got up, still straggling to his feet, but he's tossed into the ring. What a sequence. Both men need this win. But Ash taking control, but wait, no, Raymond slowly fighting out of the corner. And now, wait a minute, Snapmare. Raymond's off the ropes. Oh, big running, like, soccer ball-like kick to the champion. And now dropkick is sidestepped by Ash. Vicious knees to the gut. From what I've seen, Ash is almost unstoppable, but Raymond's fury just keeps finding a way to gain an opening in this championship match. Oh, running Pele kick, ducked under by Raymond. Raymond with an Irish whip. Up clothesline. Oh, big forearm. Ash looking weak, but oh, and a big knee. Our bro there was just playing possum. And now vicious shots to the face. What a match this has been. Goes for the cover and a kick out at 2. And now Irish whip, pull back. Oh, and a big headbutt. Ash rolls off the ropes. Oh, and another senton. Now Ash to the top rope. Moonsault all the way to the outside. Everybody in the arena is on their feet as we reach the climax of this Workhorse Championship match. But wait a minute. Oh! Fighting out, ducking under the kick. Zach tossing the champion into the barricade. And now Uranagi into the sharp part. Now Raymond with a knee, but Ash slides out of the way. He went face first into the LED board there. And now Ash calling for the challenger to get to his feet. Ash, oh no, planting him face first, hooking the leg to retain the Workhorse Championship. Oh, but he kicks out again. And now Ash calling for him to get up again, but Raymond fighting out. Raymond with a clothesline and another. Raymond with a giant splash to the corner. Wait a minute. And giant jumping clothesline as Raymond is back in the match. Raymond has him wherever he wants. A snapmare, roll through, drop kick to the side of the face. The champion is stunned. Can Raymond do it? Can Raymond become the Workhorse Champion as he plants them? Hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. No, the champion just kicks out. And Raymond can't believe it. But the champion has been stunned. If Raymond can just inflict a little bit more punishment, he might just have the championship won. Raymond to the top rope. Leg drop. Nobody home. And more knees to the gut. The Workhorse Championship hanging in the balance. Running knee to the face. Oh no, Ash calling for his finisher. Oh wait, no, caught by Raymond. But smartly trying to roll out of harm's way. Not doing a very good job at it though. Raymond, the athleticism off the top ropes. Beautiful DDT. Will this be enough to put away the champion? Sadly, it is not for now. Raymond still fired up though. And now Raymond onto the apron. It's Ash's turn. See what he can do here. Putting him on the apron. Oh, Raymond's face is dried. Face first. Modified driver there, but that doesn't stop Raymond for long. Oh, big Pele kick. And now Raymond going for something here. Leg drop, but he's not done yet. Going for multiple. He smashes him with a second. Raymond doing a backflip, but Ash catches him with another shot to the face, just kipping up like it's nothing. Now working the leg. And now Ash locking him in to a sleeper hold. The ropes are so close. The welt on Raymond Deone's body as he's stuck in a sleeper hold. Especially the grounded one, that is hard to get out of, but he finds a way to get out of the hold. Catches up kick. Ash, though, with an Irish whip to the corner. But no, Raymond catches him. Wait a minute, no way. From the corner, Raymond with an electric chair driver, middle of the ring, to win the championship, and a kick out at 2. Wait a minute though, small package from the champion. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not like that. The champion just barely securing the victory. Raymond almost had that match won, but a well-timed roll-up secured him another successful reign, or keeps his reign safe. Congratulations on his first title defense. Celebrating his victory. Wait, with a light tube, Raymond is not happy. Raymond attacking the champion after an embarrassing loss. But I mean, I really don't blame him. After all that, to lose via a roll-up when you least expect it. But now Raymond planting the champion with the last sit-down last ride through the announce table. Next up, Caleb Cook takes on Bobby Cross and his RHW debut. Caleb Cook was signed earlier a couple weeks ago. Bobby Cross been definitely struggling since losing that international championship match to Zach Renee a couple weeks ago. But he will be taking on a very hungry Caleb Cook. Now here comes Bobby Cross. He came to RHW with one purpose in mind, not to win the world title or the Universal Championship. This man wants to win the International Championship. but he has just been struggling to find footing since getting here. Had a promising start at Clash of the Cosmos in that triple threat match, almost having the championship won. All right, Caleb Cook, RHW debut against a very hungry Bobby Cross. And now the bell rings. Cook went for a taunt, but Cross has been in RHW before. You do not taunt before a match, but Caleb Cook easily taking control. Cross is on the ropes. Now Caleb Cook with a big clothesline. In this match, we're off to an explosive start already. Beautiful moonsault over the top rope. Caleb Cook is on fire. But Bobby Cross, though, went for a clothesline, ducked under by Cook. Cook throws him back into the ring. And now Cook with a springboard knee. Nope, nobody home. Cross goes for the clothesline. Cook over the ropes. Wait a minute, roll through. Wait a minute. Stun Dog Millionaire. Cross seems to be struggling to keep up with the agility of Cook. And now Cook, these two taking a moment to stare each other down and taunt. Wait, no, punch is blocked by Cook. Cook, once for Cook, dunked under, tripped by Cross. Cross off the ropes. Oh, eats an elbow. Cook off the ropes as well. Wait a minute, roll through. Neckbreaker from Cross. Last week, all Cook said was, I am here. Nothing else. During the backstage video, he just said, RHW, I just want to let you know, we're here. And finally, Caleb Cook has arrived in the Real Hardcore Wrestling Zone. And now these two trading blows in front of the RHW Universe. Every single fan is on their feet tonight. Now we're trading blows, but I don't know if you want to trade blows with care. Oh, big boot. And now Bobby Cross looking for the giant ass spear he likes to do as he spears Caleb Cook in half. Wasting no time to put the RHW rookie in his place. But he gets the shoulder up, keeping the match alive. And now Bobby Cross eats a modified headbutt, big forearm. And now Bobby Cross, though, goes for something there, but smart move, go after the big guy's legs. I noticed Caleb has a slight height advantage, but I mean, look at the size of Cross. The dude is built like a fucking buffalo. But Cross, though, I mean, Caleb showing some very highly, being like really, has a lot of agility, I should say. The Irish whips Cross into the ring. Oh, and a big boot lands that time. Cross is stunned. Eating the ropes to get up. But now Caleb pulling on the ropes. Caleb off the ropes. Cross, though, once again rolled through, countering that into a neck breaker. Cross with a vicious elbow. Still to come tonight, we'll hear from our international champion, Zach Renee. Cook in the corner. Wait a minute, though. Powering out. And now Bobby Cross staggering to his feet. Kicks to the leg. I mean, Caleb Cook doing a decent job keeping up with Cross. Hooks the leg. 2. Cross coming up a shocking loss. Not shocking, but I guess a devastating loss last episode, as Zach defeated him to retain the championship. The international championship that Bobby Cross says he just has to have. Cross, though, went for a drop, catches that drop kick. Now, Kip kicking off. Spear out of nowhere from Cross. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. I can't see the ref, but a kick out at 2. Wait a minute. Cross was charging for another spear, but a kip up there from Cook. And now here we go back and forth all around the world. Hurricane Rana sending Cross against the ring, all the way across the ring. And now Cook. Wait a minute. Oh no, suplex. Driver planting Cross on his head. Hooking the leg, but the rope breaks. Ending the pin there. Cook arguing with the referee. But I mean, the feet were on the ropes. Cross is distracted. I mean, Cook's distracted. Bobby Cross trying to take advantage, not quite hitting all of it. I would love to see Christian Morgan versus Bobby Cross. I feel like that would be interesting too. Wait a minute. Oh no. Bobby Cross with that Hurricane Rana. A guy his size should not move like that. To put the rookie away. 2, 3. Caleb Cook once again gets the shoulder up, keeping this match alive. Now Bobby Cross. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Going to the top rope. That is 300 pounds on the top rope. And with a shoulder tackle. Now Cross dragging Cook, tossing him into the stairs. I feel like that's weapon usage, to be honest with you, because I feel like if you pick the stairs up and hit them with it, that's considered a weapon, and then tossing him in the stairs, yeah. But that's okay, I don't make the rules around here, I just commentate the matches. Cook fighting back. Oh, and a big boot bringing down Bobby Cross. I mean, Cross is 300 pounds of pure humanity from the Appalachian Mountains. And Cook, beautiful maneuver, crashing down on the Bobby Cross, who does get to his feet. Now Cook getting to the ring. Bobby Cross stunned. Springboard knee to the face. Bobby Cross getting back up once again. Oh, wait a minute. Dragon Sleeper. But I believe that is a rope break once again, saving Cross. Now Caleb Cook signaling for something big. Irish whip. Wait a minute. Off the top rope. Giant ass cutter out of nowhere. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. To put away Bobby Cross. And Cook picks up his RHW debut. Big win for Cook there. I mean, Cross tried, but in the end, it was Cook who outmaneuvered the Appalachian monster. Next up, we will hear from the current reigning RHW International Champion, Zach Renee.
Listen up, RHW Universe. I've got something to say, and I suggest you listen closely. Christian Morgan, you may be undefeated, but let me remind you of one thing. I'm Zach, freaking Rainey. I didn't become the international champion by backing down from a challenge. No, I fought tooth and nail for this title, and I'll be damned if I let some upstart like you take it from me. So, Morgan, you may think you're unbeatable, but at Hardcore Massacre, you're going to face the fight of your life. Because I'm not just fighting for myself, I'm fighting for my fans, for everyone who believes in me, and for everything this title represents.
The voice of an angel, the ten, the ecstasy, the strength of a million men, the hottest thing on TV. Now you're lying in the dust, defeat upon your face, wishing you were us, but you could never take our place. We're hungry like the lion, deep within its den, awoken from its slumber. Now we're on the hunt again. Out in the dust, defeat on your face. Wish you were us, but knowing inside you'll never ever take our place. So can't you see, watching you violate the voice.
Ladies and gentlemarks, the star of the show has arrived, and I have a message to share with you all. You see, Christian isn't in the building tonight. He actually hasn't been here since the Royal Gauntlet. Since RHW management wasted his time when they suspended him without pay last year, he's decided that he'll only show up when they decide to pay up. The easiest way to make the most money around here is to win gold, and he's made it clear in the past that if you have a title, you have a problem. Zach, it looks like you have a big problem right now, and that problem is Christian Morgan, the undefeated king of the streets, the man of 1,000 deaths. He will put you in the ground and smile. You're not ready for all that. So I suggest you step up your game and try to prepare for the fight of your life. Now get out of my ring. It's time for the Madison Reyes Invitational.
Madison Reyes, huh? So glad you could grace us with your presence. But let's get one thing straight. Christian Morgan's absence doesn't change a damn thing. If he wants to play hide and seek with management, that's his business. But when it comes to me and this title, he's just another name on the list of challengers I'm going taken down. You want to talk about problems, Madison? Well, let's talk about the problem of you running your mouth without your boyfriend here to back you up. You think you're intimidating? Please, you're nothing more than a glorified cheerleader with a big mouth and a bigger ego. As for your little Madison Reyes Invitational, spare me the theatrics. You can prance around in your sparkly outfits all you want, but when it comes down to it, the only thing you're inviting is a beatdown. And as for me leaving your precious ring, well, I'll go when I'm good and ready. But before I do, just know this. You may think you're hot stuff with that title around your waist, but to me, you're nothing but an ugly-ass poodle with delusions of grandeur. You dumbass Funko Pop.
Invitational, which is obviously being accepted by his up-and-coming wrestler, Kira Nova. Madison Reyes is set to go one-on-one with Taylor Cruz in the main event of night one. To unify both women's championships. And we kind of have a current dilemma. I mean, Taylor was a title a couple months ago, and Sasha cast of Cosmo. And Madison got run back in here. She turns out she was still under contract. I mean, she's still champion. But Zach called Madison a Funko Pop. Oh! Madison wasting no time. The women's title is on the line. You can only win via submission or knockout. And Kira immediately taps to that arm bar, putting in an easy victory for the women's champion. Next up, Nick Stevens takes on the 400-pound Alpha Choa, a honorary member of the Empire, being brought to the ring by Grimstone Jason Grimshaw.
At 327 pounds, one half of the
I still don't quite understand how they're enticing Apatoa to do their bidding, but Jason, even though he's not reigning his title, is a group, and Apatoa are the current reigning tag champions, and will be set to defend against Groovomania at Hardcore Massacre Night 2. Jason Grimshaw trying to entice Apatoa to get himself in the ring. And Apatoa's opponent will be one half of Groovomania. Nick Stevens. Apatoa has remained undefeated. He's almost 10-0 since he made his debut last season. Nick Stevens defeated Jason Grimshaw last episode. Can he end the undefeated streak of the Samoan Monster? Oh man, the dropkick was countered. Choa, you have to be careful. Don't let his thighs fool you. That dude can fly. And Nick Stevens gets 300 pounds. Stuck. Is crashed into the corner. But Stevens fighting out. Jason Grimshaw watching on. You gotta be careful. Apatoa is part of the Empire. And as you've seen earlier, Axis and the world champion, the leader of the Empire, Cyrus, is in the arena tonight. Wait a minute. Takedown and blue death breath for the former world champion. Nick Stevens had one on unique rise, RHW, accidentally beating Grim for the Ticket to Glory case and cashing it in to defeat Carnage for the championship. I see Jason Grimshaw there pulling out that turnbuckle pad, and Choa was no time in using it. Trying to make Ruby Grim distracting the monster, who seems very easily distracted. Then he just gets back up, Stevens to the top rope for more strategy, but he eats a punch to the gut. And now Irish whip. Apatoa with a Samoan drop. Off the rope, headbutt. Nick Stevens rolls out of the way. Stevens definitely has his work cut out for him tonight, and he was somehow managed to dethrone and end the streak of Toa, who even defeated William Boucher in a New York street fight. Hooks the leg. Toa kicked out at 1. As I said, Grimshaw and Toa will defend the title at Hardcore Massacre against Ruby Grim and Nick Stevens. This is a prelude to what's in store for Hardcore Massacre. So far, we know Stevens can handle Grimshaw, but let's be real, anybody can handle it. Crenshaw. Wait a minute. Countering the powerbomb attack. Even down to the apron. Steven was a giant leaping forearm from the apron. Toa's known for matches to end in like 2 minutes flat. Crenshaw would shoot Ruby Grimm, which I am confirming to the people who keep count of the RHW lore. Ruby Grimm is the cousin of Grimm. For all the conspiracy theorists out there, open super gang who think Grimm is Ruby Grimm, they are 2 separate people. But now Toa turning the tables into this match. Toa's probably getting frustrated that he can't just end this already. Usually it's a pop-up, the moment drop. As I say it, he does it. Ruby Grimm looks a little worried there. Usually this is enough to put away somebody, but Stevens kicks out. But now Toa, you gotta watch. If he goes up to that top rope for that Samoan splash, you are screwed. But Stevens doing a great job avoiding that. Wait a minute, Stevens with a really groovy clothesline there off of Toa. But here we go again. Jason Grimshaw getting his slimy little paws involved. But honestly, Ruby Grimm's been doing pretty much the same thing, so it is pretty much even at this point, I'd say. But as his back is turned, cheap shot there from Toa. Brings them up. Wait, no, shot in the face, turning it into a bulldog from Stevens. Toa sent into the ring again, 10-0. In singles competition, never lost any match since the Rumble. Oh my gosh, the power! One-handed scoop slam! Stevens might somehow, and he's known for pulling off miracles, might maybe be able to pull this one off. Lifting him up, plating him with a Dominator, rolling over to put a crack, and the undefeated streak. And a kick out. But Toa, though, rolling out of the ring. Oh, he's a mindless monster. Giant hip toss, though, from a Toa that seemed to be playing possum, tossing him into the barricade. And now Toa. Suplexing Nick Stevens onto the barricade, ref calling him both men. Let's bring the match back to the ring. And now Toa driving Nick Stevens face first into the turnbuckle. Oh no, brought back into the ring. Nick Stevens not even moving. Oh, I spoke too soon, rolling out of the way. Wait a minute, going, charging to roll up. Can he do it? Can he pull off the impossible? And he kicked out. Off the ropes. Oh, and a flapjack. Oh, and a big axe handle. Straight to the back of the neck. I don't know why Stevens has that tape around his chest arm area. Toa has Stevens up. Stevens is fighting out of that power bomb. Off of Toa could be game-changing for the Empire. The undefeated. Oh, wait a minute. No, no, no. Samoan and Spike. The undefeated enforcer. 1, 2, 3. No! He kicked out. I thought that was it. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, Axis is a good job, but even Axis has fallen up short. Tossing Stevens back into the ring. Somebody needs to help poor Stevens, who's just getting the shit beat out of him by the Samoan monster. I mean, every time Stevens tries to go through something big, he gets countered. Wait a minute, catching the throat thrust. Big punch there. Oh, the forearm. Kip up. Maybe, just maybe, he can find an opening. Greavy Grim, though, standing Toa back up. Tossing him back into the ring. But here we go. Jason Grimshaw getting him. Wait a minute. Roll up from Toa. 2, 3. No, kick out there. Wait a minute, no. Oh, wait a minute. Setting up pedigree from Nick Stevens, who may have wasted too much time getting to his feet. Goes for the victory here. And a kick out. Stevens is so close. But so many people have been so close. Wait a minute, ducked under. Go duck that one under. Irish whips into the ropes. Wait a minute, catches that punch. Oh, pushing him to the floor. Oh. But now Stevens driving Toa off the announce table, busting him open. This match has gone on for quite a while. Usually Toa's matches are over in at least 5 minutes. But Stevens going the distance. Nobody has been able so far to crack the code of Toa. Maybe Stevens is on to something. Going for the pedigree, but gets caught into a belly-to-belly. And now off of Toa with the Samoan splash to the back of Nick Stevens. And now a Samoan spike lariat. Toa once again throwing everything he has at Stevens. And now Toa goes to the top rope. Big splash, Samoan splash, and that will do it. Yup, Nick Stevens has been put away. Hopefully this is not the result of the tag team match at Hardcore Massacre. Who can stop the wrath of Alpha Toa? I mean, Jason Grimshaw barely, oh my gosh, keeping Toa under wraps.
If you don't know about me yet, you're about to. The Destined Child has graced the TV screens tuned in for RHW. I've been making my way through just about every obstacle there is to run through and jump over, and now I feel like I'm still scratching the surface. My goals and aspirations have always been stacked on top of one another. Each dream obtained, and before you know it, another created to reach. I've had my run in stardom. I've done my fair share of paid dues across the indies, and I've proven the doubters wrong that I have what it takes to become a star-studded talent for this women's division. Madison Reyes is the now. Miyuki Kashima is the future. That's not an assumption. That's my destiny.
Στο σκοτάδι σε καλό, Κάρβερ. Έλα προς εμέ, πλησίασε, δώσε μου τη δύναμή σου. Σε καλό, σε προσκαλώ, έλα προς εμέ, Κάρβερ. Μέσα από το αίμα και τη σκιά, σε καλό, Κάρβερ, έλα προς εμέ. Εμφανίσου μπροστά μου, κάνε με δυνατή, σαν ένας βασιλιάς του σκότους, σε καλό, Κάρβερ. Έλα, Κάρβερ, και δείξε μου τον δρόμο. Σε καλό, σε προσκαλώ, σε λατρεύω, Κάρβερ.
You better watch out, Big Trey and the Big Bone, the pick with management tonight. As for the first time ever, Big Trey will address the RHW universe.
Everybody watch out. Watch out now.
I'm ready for a good time, and I came to groove. The whole band's here, and we came to move. Got a fresh haircut and 2 new shoes. We're here all night like we got nothing to lose. I'm coming out the jacket, cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot, and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Baby, watch out now. Watch out.
All right, listen up, folks. Big Trey is in the house, and I've got a bone to pick. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm mad as a hornet with a stubbed toe, and I'm here to let y'all know about it. You see, last time I was supposed to have a big match, a real doozy of a bout that was gonna put me on the map. But what happened, huh? They cancelled it, that's what. Can you believe it? I was all geared up and ready to go. Had my trunks on, my boots laced up tight, and then poof, just like that, the match disappears faster than a greased pig in a mudslide. And now I'm left here scratching my head, wondering what in tarnation is going on. I demand answers. I demand justice. I demand to be added to that big old match at Hardcore Massacre 4. Yeah, you heard me right. I want to be right smack dab in the middle of all that action, mixing it up with the big boys. So, what do y'all say, huh? Am I in or what? 'Cause Big Trey ain't gonna take no for an answer. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know what I want, and I ain't afraid to go after it. So let's make it happen, folks. Big Trey for the win, baby. Hooey! But hold up, hold up, hold up. That ain't all, folks. Nah. I got some more demands. You know what I'm saying? I want a shot at the Women's Championship. Yeah, you heard me right. I want to go toe-to-toe with Madison Reyes herself. I mean, why not, right? I'm Big Trey, baby. I can take on anyone, anytime, anywhere. So, RHW management, listen up. You better listen to what I'm saying, 'cause Big Trey ain't playing around. Add me to that Universal Championship match and give me a shot at that Women's Championship. Or else you're gonna have one angry fish on your hands. Big Trey out.
Okay. Next up, Jackson, or Alexander Brystow and Clark Ventura take on Brody Anderson and William Boucher in a tag team match. I mean, somebody give Trey Madison, Reyes, or Taylor Cruz. That man is demanding justice. But here comes the house, the members that have been stalking Johnny Wolf. I don't know what this whole thing right here got me so confused. And obviously this team, they are a very well-oiled machine, I see. Oh my god. While they make their entrances, I will be back.
cannot be contained. So you spend every day of your life always searching for something to set you on fire. Now you become punches flying, bodies collide in the ring.
Rochester, New York, weighing in at 260 pounds.
I'm gonna add, I find it a little odd that William Boucher did not come out with Johnny Wolf and Brody Anderson. I mean, I know Anderson and William have their you know, path, but they have to work together-ish at Hardcore Massacre. Especially now, seeing Johnny Wolf is not competing in this match. But I mean, who knows? Everybody knows sometimes Anderson can be a little hard to work with. So, I don't blame William for wanting to come out separately. I'm going to be waiting for Anderson to get into my DMs because I insulted him on screen. Alright, tag team action set up next up. The House versus Anderson and William Boucher. Those two literally have a rivalry that spans like 4 years. The bell rings, tag team action underway. This is a small prelude to what we're going to see at Hardcore Massacre 4, Hardcore Massacre 4. Big power slam from Anderson. Clark Ventura, the dude in the scary demon face paint thing, originally came in as Webbs' bodyguard, but now he works for Mr. House. Taking time to flip off Brody Anderson. And now big right hand from Brody Anderson. Brody, oh, nice clothesline. Anderson was supposed to be out for 3 months, but he was only out for 2. Oh, big knee to the face. John Black watching from ringside. So now big forearm. Very back and forth so far, but right now Brody Anderson just a massive power tossing Clark against the ring. And Clark with the hot tag, tagging in the former Universal Champion, Alexander Bryso. Bryso won the Universal Championship a number of years ago. Everybody in this match besides Clark has won at least the Undisputed Championship or Universal title. Oh! Big forearm. Going for the cover, but the ref was distracted there, giving to Anderson possibly time to kick out at 2. And now Alexander Bryso standing Anderson up. Anderson is a big shot to the back. Now Bryso off the ropes. This is actually Bryso's first match set in all of Season 4 so far. And now Anderson with an Irish whip. Moving into the corner. Anderson surprisingly tagging in Brody. William Boucher, who chops in a cheap shot to the gut. William has no reason to get himself involved in this feud except he had nothing to do for Hardcore Mania or Massacre, and this man, all he wants to do is fight the good fight. Oh, history is John Black there. John Black, Anderson, and William all have years of history. Wait a minute, O'Connell roll to steal the victory and the win ahead. Other match, Hardcore Massacre, but wait, William turning around into a pinfall of his own. But wait a minute. Counter for counter here. And a kick out at 2.5. Yep. This is the first and only time I will say this besides at the end of the show. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. I've definitely been appreciating a lot of the support I've been getting as of late. I've had almost 50 sign-ups this past sign-up sheet. I wish I could have everybody involved, but sadly that is just not possible here, as we are predetermined. But I find it crazy that this is Season 4, and we are 25 days away Oh, big shot there from Bryce, though. From Hardcore Massacre 4. I'd like to say thank you for everybody who supported us over the years. Oh, big forearm, and William falls out of the floor. Bryce, though, charging. Oh, big shot there. And John Black getting a cheap shot in to William Boucher. And now, wait a minute, Bryce, though, with a big shot to the back. Tossing William. Oh. Big clothesline. It has been, honestly, it has been nuts to me that I've been doing this for 4 years. Oh, and a big sundown from William. And to be honest, I love doing this kind of stuff. Big kip up from Bryce, though, as we are getting ready to have a count-out finish. But Bryce, though, restarts the count. And the referee is ejecting John Black from this match. Which I agree with. For once, the ref here made a smart decision. Chop note gets countered. Still the night here to come. We will hear from Sammy Rouge, who is not very happy that the fact that she is not at the Hardcore Massacre card. And now here go the house with the tag. Double teaming. Oh, double shoulder tackles. But William tagging in Brody Anderson. Here comes the powerhouse. Oh, and a big elbow. And now Brody, though, going after Alexander Bryce, though, who is, again, not legal in this tag match. But now all hell is broken loose. Williams going after the legal man. But to be expected. All this hate, history coming together. William Boucher actually last year main evented Hardcore Massacre 3, taking on David Pope for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. And in the end, Carnage added himself to the match, abusing his power as owner, winning the title. Oh, cheap shot there from Bryce, though, but sadly he can't get ejected. Very back and forth tag match here. Wait a minute. Crossface is locked in, but William Boucher comes in and makes the save. Oh, big boot there to William. William rolls out of the ring. Clark. A beautiful counter there from Anderson. We got to watch his back there. And Anderson rolls through. Big DDT. Goes for the cover and is broken up at the last second. And now Clark rolling out of the way. Wait a minute there. Nice counter there from Anderson. Anderson with the single leg takedown. Surprised Anderson's been working with Boucher, to be honest with you. I mean, really, the only reason Anderson came back almost 2 years ago to RHW was because of William. Wait a minute. Big cutter from Clark Ventura out of nowhere. Taking time to taunt, though. Brody with the hot tag, securing the tag. And William comes in with the William clothesline. William knocks Bryce off the apron, hooking the leg to secure the victory ahead of their clash at Hardcore Massacre 4, and a kick out. And now Clark countering. Oops, smacked my mic there. William countering off. Another William Boucher clothesline. Cocky cover there. Will this finish him off? And he kicks out. There is 42 minutes left in this episode. Still to come, we have a giant main event. Both Rumble winners, Reyes and Grimm, for the first time ever, will share a ring as they go one-on-one ahead of the triple threat match at Hardcore Massacre. Tag is made by the house. Bryce, though, is tagged in. William has to be careful from Bryso's spine buster. It has put away countless people, including Grimm. Wait a minute, though. Anderson coming in. Trying to get a cheap shot in, but it backfires. And now, this is giving shot time, or this is giving William Boucher time to recover, though. Springboard, crossbody. Bryso has one of the thickest spine busters I've ever seen in RHW. And he lifts him up. Spine buster, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, William didn't even kick out. And the house secured the victory. Surprisingly, no interference needed. So far, things are not looking good for Team Johnny Wolf ahead of their all-out war match at Hardcore Mania Massacre.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the funhouse of the Universal Champion. Can you feel the electricity in the air, the excitement, the anticipation? It's simply electrifying. Now, let's talk business, shall we? At Hardcore Massacre, yours truly, the one and only Sean O'Grady, will be defending this beautiful, shiny Universal Championship against none other than Ron Black. Oh, the thrill, the drama, the sheer chaos that's bound to unfold in that ring. But fear not, my loyal fans, for I am prepared, I am ready, I am unstoppable. You see, Ron Black may think he's got what it takes to dethrone me, to snatch this title away from my grasp, but let me tell you something. He's sorely mistaken. He's wandering into my domain, my realm of darkness, and he's about to face the consequences. Ah, but speaking of consequences, let's not forget about dear old Starry. Yes, the delightful little presence that lurks within me, whispering sweet nothings and guiding my every move. Some may call it madness, others may call it possession, but I call it power. Yes, power beyond measure, power that will carry me to victory at Hardcore Massacre. So, Ron Black, prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown, into the depths of my neon fun house where reality blurs and nightmares come to life. And as for you, dear Starry, keep shining bright, for together we shall conquer all who dare to stand in our way.
Next up is our semi-main event of this episode. Next up, the following is AJ Reed, Jeremiah Banks. Semi-main event. Main event today is Grimm versus Reyes. The bell rings. This match is underway. Both men need this win. 36 minutes left in this episode. Countering that into a DDT. That chop stuffed under. And now big right hand. Chop. Oh, wait a minute. Jeremiah sliding underneath. Big Pele kick to AJ Reed. And now Banks off the ropes. Big kick. I know there's more than this Reyes watching. And now big right hand. Very back and forth fast-paced match here. This is the final stop before Hardcore Massacre, the biggest pay-per-view in RHW history. Beautiful counter there. Every single championship on the line. Grudge matches. We have unsanctioned matches. We even have a Welsh street fight. 2 nights. The first ever RHW show that's been 2 nights long. June 22nd and 23rd. Oh, big punch there, blocked by AJ Reed. These two are just going back and forth. And now Reed and Irish whip to the corner. These two are still going back and forth. Tiger bomb, hook to the leg. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. And the Tiger bomb. Jeremiah waiting for Reed to get to his feet. Pass him up, but wait a minute. Reed countering out. Landing on his feet from the suplex. And it's steady. Drops him on his neck. Look at the torque on this cover. But he manages to kick out. But not without a headache. And now, Reed to his feet. And a punch to the gut. Jeremiah Reed. Firing back with kicks. And here we go. Choke slam. Goes to the cover. To score the win in his debut and a kick out. Now AJ Reed using the ropes. Jeremiah though off the ropes. Oh, uppercut. Busting it open. Off the ropes again. Elbow drop. Stand up, Anderson. We're not falling asleep during the show. And now, spinning back. Kittens keep getting blocked. Jeremiah, fairly new to the wrestling scene as a whole. Both of these men are the newest RHW signees. Oh, countering that step up insecurity. Excuse me, I've been corrected already. Now these two just squaring off for what has been one hell of a match so far. And now we're going to trade blows here. Here we go. A chop and a big right hand. These two are just trading just out of each other. step up. Oh! Out of nowhere. Knee to the face. Will this do it? And it will not. Completely missing that. And now Jeremiah again missing the move. Thought maybe it's the blood in his eyes. I don't know. That one hell of a match you're having. Drop kick sent him to the corner. But Reed still barely getting to his feet as well after that drop kick. Both men are bleeding profusely. And now, off the rope. Suicida over the top rope. Landing on his feet even after all this. There is blood everywhere. Oh! Totally got a referee high flyer. Under, up, through the legs, and a prayer leg kick. And now, oh my God! Will this do it? Banks says, no way in hell I'm going down this easy. Maybe it's like a buzz, but he puts it over the thing and moves up. Here we go. These two now just trading chops. Once again, there is blood all over the mat. Blood, heart, sweat, and tears. Poured into your debut match. This is their first impression, and I will say I am in hell. I'm impressed of what these two men have done so far in the main event slot, semi-main event slot. Out of control. And now all hell's broken loose. We are in a hockey fight. But Jeremiah Banks taking control. Irish whip into the ropes. Banks. Oh, taking him down. I mean, look at the blood on Jeremiah Banks. Wait a minute. Ball package. No! Brainbuster! Jeremiah calling for the finish. Kick to the knee. Going for the running knee once again. Successfully hitting it in a pool of his own blood. 1, 2, 3. No, he kicks out. The match restoration. Elbow drop. Oh, it was actually a really nice elbow drop. He missed. Keep the super kick for his trouble. Will it finish him off? And a kick out at 2 again. Jeremiah Banks in the corner. AJ Reed off the ropes. Chopping just before he got up. Wait a minute. Roll a victory roll. Trying to steal the victory here tonight. And he kicked out of it. Right, Jeremiah looks like he's going to a fucking war. Elbow drop dead. Nobody home. He rolled out of the way. AJ Reed. Oh, wait, catches the kick. Kick to the face. Anthony was triangled up in the middle rope. Now AJ Reed with a springboard, jumping clothesline. Forcing Jeremiah out of the ring. Now he finds himself back to his feet. And dishes a shot after a shot. Double spin kick. Boom. Everybody missed. Jumping over. Jeremiah, oh, what a super kick, right on the button. Hitting the mark to to put away Jeremiah Banks, question mark, and AJ Reed after a hell of a match. Puts away hell of a fight. I mean, that super kick takes the hell out of it. We will hear from Sammy Rouge, and then it will be main event time.
As he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The king took his head, left him broken and dead.
Alright, listen up. Real hardcore wrestling universe. I've had it up to here with this nonsense. Last time out, I was on the verge of beating Taylor Cruz fair and square for that women's title, and what happens? Madison Reyes comes barging in, causing chaos like some kind of deranged wrecking ball. Now, because of that interference, both Madison and Taylor are headlining Hardcore Massacre 4, while I'm left standing here twiddling my thumbs. It's an absolute joke. I had that match won, and Madison knows it. But instead, she decided to stick her nose where it didn't belong, and now we're all paying the price. Well, let me make one thing crystal clear. I'm not about to sit idly by and let this injustice slide. No way. I'm coming for both of them, and I'm going to make damn sure they regret ever crossing paths with Sammy Rouge. Madison, Taylor, mark my words. At Hardcore Massacre 4, you better watch your backs, because Sammy Rouge is coming for revenge, and I won't stop until I've reclaimed what's rightfully mine.
Alright, next up, for the first time ever, Grim and Brian Reyes will go one-on-one. Both men will beat the triple threat match with Cyrus for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of night 2. Of Hardcore Massacre. This is a brutal choice artist who will see in the main event. Grim puts it to the leg, and Brian Reyes picking up a win over his former mentor. Brian Reyes is title hungry. This is for the first time ever world championship of his career. And Cyrus doesn't hurt Brian Reyes, a former international champion. Now here comes the Hall of Famer, Grand Slam champion. This guy has done it all. Main evented Hardcore Massacres 3 times. Going to be 3 times. The only man in RHW history to compete on all 4 Hardcore Massacres. Can Brian Reyes put down his fellow Royal Rumble winner, Grim? Grim had a heated exchange with Axis earlier tonight. But now he's got to get his eyes focused at the task at hand, putting down Brian Reyes, who in a way is almost like a younger Grim. Trying everything in his power to get his name known. Everything in his power to become world champion. I mean, both men touched the floor. They are both co-Rumble winners. Alrighty, Grim, Brian Reyes, one-on-one, first time ever, made him out of control. Right now, Reyes going right after Grim, but Grim sees it coming. Grim with an Irish whip, Reyes countering that forearm. Kick, and a kick to the side of the skull. Brian Reyes is fired up. He is the fan favorite going into Hardcore Massacre. Cyrus is the most hated, and Grim is, well, just there. Grim with a Grim punch, and now Grim tosses Brian Reyes onto the top rope using great ring awareness. But Reyes going for something big there, countering. And now, off the top rope. Oh no, off the rope. And another kick from Brian Reyes. Grim rolls out of the ring. Brian off the ropes. Suicide dive on the Grim. Now pulling him back. Hip toss. Brian Reyes in control, temporarily at least. Yep, Grim catches the kick. You don't want to be outside right now. Grim on the apron, big headbutt, bring Brian Reyes down. Grim going to the top rope. Drop kick, nobody home. Brian with a big Uranagi to the former world champion. And now Brian Reyes with a big knee. But Grim going for Bulldog. Grim pushes them off. Now Grim tosses him in the corner. Very back and forth match here tonight. With a big splash. And now lifting him up. Samoan drop from Grim. Grim taking some time to gloat. Taunting Brian Reyes. Reyes is telling him to just bring it. And now here we go. The future of RHW maybe trading blows with the man who has done it all. The bar has been set by Grim. Oh, but Rey's planning it with a Uranagi. Our facebuster goes to the cover roulette, put Grim away. Oh, we got cheers for Grim going in the chat. Don't see that every day, Grim. Ducking under, big forearm. And now Grim busting open Brian Reyes. I look at Grim. It's always been known for being dirty. Telling Brian Reyes to get his ass back into the ring. Let's fight. Reyes with a big clothesline, though. And another Grim, though, back to his feet repeatedly. Brian Reyes going for something there, but Grim striking right into the cut. I don't even know at this point if the main event match at Hardcore Massacre is for the title for Grim anymore. I don't think Grim gives a shit about the World Championship. He just wants to defeat his mentor, which he's never been able to do. I mean, he suffered a humiliating loss at Hardcore Massacre. I mean, at Overheat 5 months ago when Cyrus came to RHW. Nice arm drag. I mean, all of the stuff with Grim and Cyrus happened years ago outside of RHW. And now these two are just tearing each apart ahead of the biggest match of RHW history, I will say. I mean, there's so much story there, so much drama. Reyes just wants to become world champion. Grim just wants to win. Cyrus wants to keep his title reign and grasp on the company that he manipulated everybody to get where he is. Almost a year's worth of manipulating. And Cyrus is finally reaping the benefits. I mean, Cyrus has put down Grim single-handedly 4 times outside RHW +1 here. Jason Grimshaw, Zach Renee. Cyrus is one of the most dominant superstars in RHW history, and these two are going to share the ring with him. Grim trying to roll out of the ring with those vicious strikes there from Reyes. And now having him up in the powerbomb position, but Grim says, hell no, not out here. Grim tosses him into the barricade. And now Grim with a face buster to the barricade. I mean, it was Reyes who clotheslined Grim, sending them both to the outside at the Royal Rumble. Yes, I did, Reyes. I couldn't find you another attire. Don't worry. And now Fisherman Suplex hooks the leg to put the legend Grim himself away. 2, 3, Grim kicks out at 2. Some would say Grim versus Brian Reyes is a dream match. Reyes said Grim is on his list, and he's getting what he wanted today. Grim with a classic Dragon Twist cutter. Grim has been with us since day 1. The founder of RHW before being screwed out of the company by Carnage. Now he's just like everybody else. One of the most... Jackson Young calls Grim the protagonist of RHW. Grim has screwed countless people out of championship matches, acting in his own self-interest. Wait a minute, cave in from Grim, who wastes no time. Reyes looks completely out of it. 1, 2, can you count to 100? No, Reyes gets a shoulder up. And now Grim with the dropkick. Reyes sidesteps. Very back and forth, hard-hitting match here as these two powerhouses collide. Oh, standing finish fly. Arm salt, moonsault thing. But Grim going old school. The old finisher, Dark Matter, to put Brian Reyes away. But Reyes powers out at 2.5. I modified your entrance a little bit for Out of Control, Reyes, so they didn't see your Hardcore Massacre. But giant spinebuster rolls through. The referee starts to count. And a kick out at 2. And now Reyes with a chop. And a very stiff senton onto the chest of Grim. Grim suffered eye damage at his death match with Cyrus at Overheat, leaving him permanently blind. Ooh, brainbuster in one of his eyes. And now Reyes knows that. Grim going to the corner. And now we are going high risk. What does Reyes have in store for Grim? Hooks the leg. Wait a minute. Butterfly, avalanche, superplex. But Grim's off the ropes. No selling it. Grim knee. But Reyes clotheslining him out of the ring just like in Hardcore Massacre or just like at the Royal Rumble. Grim with the clothesline ducked under from Brian Reyes. None of these men can afford a loss like this. Face first into the apron. And now Grim with a Tiger Bomb out of nowhere. But, oh! A Grim knee of his own. Catching Grim off guard. Grim loves his Tiger Bombs. And now, ooh, mat wrestling. That is something Grim does not do. Grim would like to wear his opponent out and then slowly, methodically beat the shit out of them until he wins. And as you can see there, Reyes just outmaneuvered Grim on the mat. Taking time to counter though. Here we go. And now Grim off the ropes. Oh, big power slam. And now Brian Reyes and Grim staggered to the outside. This should have been no disqualification match. But, I mean, triple threat rules, yeah. Brian Reyes has had one hell of a year in RHW, winning the International Championship, losing the International Championship, and now winning the Royal Rumble, main eventing the biggest show in RHW history. The pressure must be really high for Brian Reyes, as he is a fan favorite. Grim, on the other hand, he doesn't give a shit about the people. He only cares about defeating Cyrus and what's in his interest. As you can see, as he's getting ready to win via countout, the ref is dead. 8-but Reyes gets back in and wasting no time targeting Grim. Grim, literally a 26-time champion. He only held the undisputed title one time. Well, he's a 23-time RHW Fire World Champion when we used to be a PvP league. But he only held the Out of Control Championship once. Wait a minute, Reyes throwing his lifeless body over a dead Grim. But Grim somehow gets the shoulder up. A couple of years ago, the PvP World title was unified with the Out of Control Championship, creating the undisputed title that you now see, which Cyrus now holds. Now these two again are just trading blows, big stiff shots, and now fuck that. Here we go, hockey fight, middle of the ring. These two are pounding the hell out of each other. And no, wait a minute, Tiger Driver from Brian Reyes, Grim's own finisher, but Grim gets out. Grim just gets up, Grim knee out of nowhere. Hooking the leg, wasting no time, going for the cover. Brian Reyes kicks out. Brian Reyes in the corner, Grim with the face wash. But wait a minute, who the hell? Oh no! The Empire has arrived, and they are just clearing house. And this match is most likely going to end via disqualification. As Cyrus's goons just tear through his opponents. They ruined a perfectly good match. This is over via disqualification as Axis and Jason Grimshaw just beat the shit. Oh no, and here comes the man himself with a barbed wire bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you witnessed tonight was just a taste of what I can do. Grim and Brian Reyes. They're nothing compared to me. I own them. This is my house, my ring. I am the alpha of real hardcore wrestling. You see, at Hardcore Massacre, it's not just another title defense. It's a statement. I will retain the RHW World title, and I will remain the alpha. No one can take this from me. Not Grim, not Brian Reyes, not anyone in that locker room. I've destroyed every challenger who has dared to step up. And at Hardcore Massacre, it will be no different. So, to anyone who thinks they can take this title from me, come and try. But remember, you're stepping into my world, my domain. And in my world, I am the king. I am Cyrus, the undisputed champion, and I will continue to reign supreme. Axis, Grimshaw, bring them in. Reyes, it's story time. 10 years ago, I trained Grim. Now, I'm here to finish what I started. You think you can stand against me? I gave Grim everything. I trained him, helped him start RHW. And in return, he screwed me out of a massive amount of money. He cost me my championship. He took everything from me. Reyes, you should have never gotten your nose in this business. You think you can just walk in here and challenge me. You think you can stand in my way. Look at you now. This is what happens to anyone who crosses me. You're a pawn in a game you can't even begin to understand. And at Hardcore Massacre, I will show everyone why I am the alpha of real hardcore. Wrestling, this is my house, this is my ring, and I am the undisputed champion. Remember that, Reyes. Remember that well.